I'd say s1mple is pretty good at CSGO, so you'd have to think when he does something really out of the normal like switching to the P2000 that he actually has a reason for it. So today I want to talk about why I think s1mple switched to the P2000, if it has any benefits, and if you should be using the P2000 for yourselves. So as always, if you do enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And just before we get into it, I'm going to tell you guys how to get $5 for free with the sponsor, SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a CSGO trading site where you can find great prices to trade your skins at, and just to prove it, here's me trading my USPS monster mashup for a stat trek aka cartel, and it's practically a break-even trade. I could have actually made some money, and here's how. SkinsMonkey is offering up to a $5 bonus if you sign up through that link in the description today, or just enter code SUKA in the top right when you log into the site. So be sure to sign up with that link today and easily trade out your old boring skins for new ones without losing tons of money. But for now, let's get right into it. So first of all, let's just simply compare the stats of the P2000 to the USPS according to the CSGO weapons spreadsheet, which you can easily find online. And what might be to a lot of your guys' surprise, the stats are incredibly similar. Same damage, same armor penetration, damage fall off, fire rate, and even when we look at the accuracy, when you think there'd be a massive difference because of why else would everyone use the USP, it's only about 1.8 meters while standing, but about 5 meters while crouching. Beyond that, there's just some random stats for running inaccuracy, ladder inaccuracy, stuff like that. Not really anything too important, and not really anything that I would consider substantial enough to switch between these weapons for. So all we really have to know is that the accuracies of both of these pistols are incredibly similar, but the P2000 has a magazine with 1 more bullet and 52 ammo in reserve compared to the USPS's 24 ammo in reserve, so it's got a lot more ammo. But all those numbers don't really mean much with me just telling you them. How does this actually work out in game? What's the rationale behind using the P2K besides some very slightly better ammo stats and a very slight accuracy difference for the USPS? Well, I can promise you that in most of the games you play and that I play, the vast majority of players on T side are just gonna flat out run at you because no one calls actual slow strats in low level matchmaking games, at least in NA. I've got 6,000 hours, I've never heard anybody in this game call a default in my life. Everybody just sprints at you in this region at least. But with that being said, you're also in a lot of retake situations as a CT on pistol round, and having a pistol with plenty of extra ammo and even an extra bullet in the magazine is a pretty big difference. I mean, it obviously takes only one headshot to kill on pistol, and that extra bullet can go a mile. Now, with that being said, last time I checked, s1mple is not a low-level silver or gold Nova player, so why would someone at the pro level use a P2000? And I think I can use the opposite argument as to what I said earlier to explain it. Even at a much slower pace where you'll often see pro teams take a lot of time on pistol rounds to pick and methodically take space around the map, CTs having plenty of time to spam smokes around the map and possibly get lucky with that extra bullet could be a reason for it. But you could also argue that if you stick with the USP, you won't have any bullet tracers through smoke and can't get spammed back as easily. So it sort of goes either way, and either way I don't think there's a clear-cut answer whether you should use the P2000 or the USP. It's not necessarily like the revolver or the Deagle or the A1S or the A4. There's definitely clear sides to both and not really one favorite. There's positives and negatives for both, and I can't even say it's situational because even if you're like a B player on Inferno, if they go B on pistol, sure, it'd probably be better to have a P2000 with that extra bullet, but if you're retaking A and fighting a guy in mini pit or the head glitch spot on site from library, I'd say the USPS is better with that slightly better accuracy at long range. So at the end of the day, it's really just up to you, but I definitely recommend trying out the P2000, see if you like it or see if your bullets just ain't going where people's heads are. But as to why s1mple does it, maybe it's just that he's just reached a higher level at the game than the rest of us and just feels the need to nerf himself by using a different pistol because he's simply too good. It could also be because he's the only player on this team to use the P2000, so if the enemy hears a P2000 spamming on pistol, they know it's s1mple and they know to stay the hell away from that site. I very much doubt it's that deep, but that would be pretty funny. Put s1mple on one site with the P2000 and 4 other teammates on the other site hiding with USPs, and just hope they run away from s1mple and go into your stack. Either way, they're probably all gonna die. You're either running into 4 people or you're running into s1mple. No chance at all. But either way, I wanted to quickly thank Psylocke for actually making a tweet and tagging me about an old video I made on why s1mple used the unsilenced USP, which gave me inspiration to make this video. And since s1mple is pretty crazy, he's been all over the place. Regular USP, unsilenced USP, P2000. I honestly think at the end of the day, he's just messing around, trying different things out. Once again, the guy is just too good at the game. He can do anything he desires and do insanely well. But with that being said, I still think the P2000 is definitely a viable weapon. It has its moments, but it's one of those things I use for like a week and I'm like, why the hell am I using this thing? And then just switch back to the USP. Even though the stats aren't that different, it's probably just placebo, but that's just me. So besides all that, I think that is going to wrap it up for this video. So as always, if you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And of course, if you want $5 for free on your first trade today, be sure to check out SkinsMonkey as well with that link in the description. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.